In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 24, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Mariners versus Kansas City Royals. The Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals will face off against each other in the second game of a 3-game set on Saturday evening. The Mariners are sending young righty Logan Gilbert to the bump and is coming off a win over the Los Angeles Angels, where he threw 6 innings and gave up a run on 4 hits with a walk and a career-high 11 strikeouts. The Royals are having young southpaw Kris Bubic throwing here and is coming off of a loss against the Boston Red Sox, as he went just 2.2 innings and allowed 5 runs on 7 hits with 3 walks and a pair of strikeouts. Seattle is 21-8 in their last 29 Game 2s of a series and 2-5 in their last 7 Saturday games. The under is 10-1 in Seattle's last 11 Game 2s of a series. Kansas City is 4-0 in their last 4 games and 18-38 in their last 56 Game 2s of a series. The under is 3-0-1 in Kansas City's last 4 games. The under is 6-2-1 in these 2 teams' last 9 head-to-head meetings. There is a major difference between these starting pitchers in their previous 7 starts, as Logan Gilbert is 3-1 with a 2.01 earned run average and a 1.07 WHIP, while Kris Bubic is 0-7 with a 7.83 earned run average and a 2.1 WHIP during that same amount of stars. The offenses have been on 2 different levels since the All-Star break, as the Mariners are scoring 4.27 runs in their 56 games in the second half of the year, while the Royals are averaging 3.9 runs per game in 58 games thus far. The Mariners have won 8 of the last 9 games against the Royals in Kauffman Stadium, so the Seattle Mariners money line is our full game side pick. Neither team has really been scoring runs well in their previous 13 games, as Seattle is averaging 3.92 runs per game, while Kansas City is scoring 3.38 runs per game thus far. Both bullpens have been limiting too many runs being scored against them, as the Mariners are 6th with a 3.24 reliever earned run average, while the Royals are 28th in the sport with a 4.65 bullpen earned run average right now. The under is 5-2-1 in their previous 8 games. Seattle is rarely going to play a high-scoring game due to its lack of offense. The Mariners have one of the worst lineups in the majors, and they could be without their best player again on Saturday night. They are going to score a few runs against Bubic, but he should fare better than he has in recent outings. There is no reason to think Gilbert's hot stretch will come to an end, as Kansas City is an uninspired and mediocre team. The Mariners have gone under the total in 6 of their last 9 games, and they have also cashed the under in 8 of their last 12 road games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Minnesota Twins. The Los Angeles Angels continue their 3-game series in Minnesota on Saturday against the Twins. The Angels have been eliminated from playoff competition and are now just playing out the spring before an expected busy offseason. The Twins are not officially eliminated, but they are out of the American League Central hunt for all intents and purposes, down 10 games with just 12 to play. The pitching matchup for Saturday will be lefty Reed Detmers of the Angels taking on righty Joe Ryan of the Twins. The Twins would surely like to finish the season strong despite the rash of injuries and being out of contention in the American League Central. They are 25-20 against lefties this season and 45-30 against teams under .500 this season. Ryan likely has 2 starts left in the season and is looking to finish with a career high in wins. The Angels are just 44-61 against righties this season and 34-41 on the road. Look for the Twins to pull out a win for the home crowd as the season comes to a close and they try and close the gap on their under .500 record. So the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game total pick. Ryan is pitching very well down the stretch with an earned run average just over 2 per game. The Twins are 2-7-1 to the over in their last 10 games as well. The depleted Twins lineup is hitting just .220 over the last 10 games and have averaged just over 3 runs in that span. Even with Ohtani and Trout, the Angels are just 26th in baseball in runs per game. I expect a low-scoring game and maybe a bit of a pitcher's duel here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Chicago White Sox. The Detroit Tigers have been struggling brutally throughout the season and have been losing a bunch of games as of late. Righty Drew Hutchison will be on the mound and is coming off a losing effort against these same Chicago White Sox, where he threw 4.2 innings and gave up 6 runs on 7 hits with 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. The Chicago White Sox have been struggling as of late and are looking to survive before their elimination from the American League Central this season. Rookie right-hander Davis Martin will be on the bump and did not factor into the decision against these same Detroit Tigers, where he pitched 6 innings and allowed 1 run on 3 hits with a walk and 5 strikeouts. The Tigers are 21-45 in their last 66 overall and 2-5 in the last 7 in Game 2 of a series. Detroit is 14-37 in the last 51 versus a right-handed starter. Meanwhile, the Sox are 5-1 in their last 6 Saturday games and 12-4 in their last 16 in Game 2 of a series. The under is 3-1 in Chicago's last 5 in Game 2 of a series. Chicago has to win the rest of its games if it wants to have any chance at making the playoffs. The White Sox have a huge advantage over a bad Detroit team on Saturday night, and it showed when they won the series last weekend. They lit up Hutchison for 6 runs as he continues to allow multiple runs in every start. Martin, meanwhile, has given up just 1 earned run in his last 11 innings, lowering his season earned run average to 3.78. Martin has only pitched twice this month, but both outings have gone well. In that pair, he's got 1 earned on 6 hits and 2 walks in 11 innings. If Martin can put up another one like that, Chicago will be set up well. As for Hutchison, he's got to bounce back after giving up 10 earned in 10 innings over his last 2 starts. Chicago has won 7 of its last 8 games against Detroit, and the White Sox should win comfortably again on Saturday. In their last 7 games, the starting pitchers are doing a decent job, as Drew Hutchison is 1-3 with a 4.84 earned run average, while Davis Martin is 1-2 with a 4.3 earned run average in that same span. Throughout the month of September, these pitching staffs have done a decent job. Detroit is pitching to a 4.57 team earned run average in 19 games, while Chicago is currently pitching a 2.86 team earned run average in their games during the calendar month. The under is 3-1 in their last 5 games against one another. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.